Let's come into child's pose. Make your way to child's pose. And just allow for your head to rest, and truly, if you can, allow for your arms to rest as well. Your shoulders. Again, just soak up the sound of rain. Now through your nose, begin to deepen breath, and if you can, if it's possible, let your exhale be through your nose as well. Now become active through your arms by just reaching your hands forward and pushing maybe your palms into your mat a little bit more firm. That's it. And even let your elbows kind of pop up off the mat as you push into your hands. Good. Now just give yourself one more breath in and breath all the way out. And then come up to your hands and knees. To tabletop, so hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We'll do a few cat-cow tilts here. So lift your chin, let your belly drop, and just take a breath in. So a little sway happens. And then round your back like a cat, chin towards your chest. Inhale, look forward, belly drops. This is the cow. Exhale, round into the cat shape. Breathe in, look forward, little pause. Round. And do one more breath in. That's it. And then neutral spine. So with this neutral spine, truly just find a natural, normal curve of your spine here, and then brace your belly just so you have stability there, and then take your right arm and reach it forward towards the river. Yeah, and just notice the shift of the weight in your knees and your bottom hand. Yeah, and you can let your palm either face down or to the left side of the room. So fingers straight ahead, eyes straight down. And then take your left leg. Now listen, take your left leg back, but keep your toes on the floor. So straighten your leg back. Tuck your toes so your toes touch the floor. Tuck your toes so your toes touch the floor. And then squeeze your leg really tight so you really get strong. Now from that place right there, lift your heel and toes up off the floor. Good. Now stay strong and engaged in your lifted leg. Take a breath in and just pull longer in both directions. Stay there. Now give it one more breath in, and then everything back down to the floor, knee and hand. Now lift your chin, let your belly drop, take a breath in, and then exhale and round like a cat, spine up. And then find that neutral spine again, so right to the center. And then take your other arm forward, your left arm goes forward. So you might even find flexing your hand helps engage and stay strong. Now, right leg, take it back. Let your toes touch while you set it up. And then, again, it's this squeezing tight of your back leg. And then lift your heel up. So you should feel like this glute, whole back leg engagement. Lift your heel up higher. Now, breath in, pull. Breath out. Now just give it one more inhale. Just reach. Now everything down. Toes tucked under and downward facing dog. Just push your hips back. Just make an upside down V shape. That's it. And just feel your way into your hands being stable. So really spread your fingers. And then from that place, draw your hips back a little bit more. Now, find a little bend in your knees. And there, hips back even farther. Yes, and let your head just hang. Just let it go. And stay with breath here. In through your nose. And out. Now try this. Just lift your heels way up onto your toes. Take a breath in. Pull up high. Then let your heels fall back towards the mat. And then bring your feet together to touch. Now take your right leg high. Breathe in. Bend and open this up. That's it. Now just think of taking your thigh bone and lifting it up out of your hip. Just lift it high. That's it. Now straight leg up to the ceiling. Take a breath in. Now look forward. Right foot up by your right hand. Deep lunge forward. That's it. Get your foot all the way up where it's underneath your knee. And you can either drop your knee down, your back knee down, or stay up. But yeah, let your hips shift forward. Put both hands on the inside of your front leg. Try that. Just see if you can find comfort in that. That's it. And this is just a deep lunge stretch, and just feel what you can feel here. Notice what you can feel. Now take one more breath in. You breathe all of it out and go downward facing dog again. Just step all the way back. Through your nose, deep inhale. Let it out. Now feet together and left leg goes up. Bend and open again. That's it. You're just opening your left hip up. Let your head hang free. Lift your thigh bone higher. And then go straight leg again. Here we are. Take a full inhale. Look forward and just lunge all the way up to your hand. Both hands can be on the inside. You're more than welcome to do that. Just zip up your back leg if you can, and at the same time, allow your hips into the stretch. Allow that front leg, front knee bends. That's it. 2 more breaths. Now listen, just take one more breath in. You just breathe it out. And this time, step your back foot to the top of your mat, all the way up. Just forward fold down. So feet go a little wider than hip width. Knees will bend, and you just drop your head in. That's it. Let your head hang. And play with dropping your hips a little lower. And if you need or you want to squat all the way down, you most definitely can go there. All right, heel toe your feet in. Let your hands find the floor if they're not. Halfway lift. Take a breath in. And then fold right back down. And then rise up, mountain pose, all the way to the top. Stay there. And just stand taller through your feet, through your heels. Now, maybe look up. If you haven't, take one more full breath in. Fold slowly down. That's it, all the way down. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up. Hold high plank, high plank. Now belly engages. Take a breath in. Low plank, or your knees and belly. Upward dog, breathe in, heart lifts. And then downward dog, go back. Now through your nose, inhale. Let it out. Take one more breath in. Breathe all the way out. Look forward, and you'll step or hop to your hands and come right into halfway lift. Inhale. Fold. Mountain, come up, breathe in, reach high. Stay with your breath out. Now bigger reach up. Take one more breath. Fold in 2. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, high to low push-up. Up dog, inhale. Downward dog. Breath in. Open your mouth, let the breath out. Go one more, inhale. Breathe it out. And you'll just look forward again and step up to your hands and come right into your halfway lift. Inhale. Fold. Now mountain, come up, inhale. Chair pose. That's it, and just keep that victorious breath moving, that breathing style in and out through your nose. Now heart lifts higher with your breath in. And let your hips sink just a tiny bit more with your breath out. Good, now spark your hands. Take one more breath in. Fold in 2. Halfway lift, inhale. High to low push-up. So breath out, down. Upward dog, inhale. To downward dog, go back. Now take your right leg high again. Take a breath in, right leg up. Warrior 1, step up. Right foot to your right hand. That's it, and just come on up. So you could do heel up or heel down in your back foot. That's it, and just lift up out of your hips. Spines up high. Beautiful, right here. Inhale. Bend your front knee. Feel what lands. 2 more breaths. In. Breathe out. There's just one more. Breath in. So stretch up. Low push up. Okay. Up dog. Inhale. To downward dog. Now take your other leg high. Left foot up. Warrior 1, this side. That's it. Feel the full contact of your front foot. And at the same time, notice the strength and stability of your back foot. Yeah, even if your heel's up, find stability and strength in it. That's it. Now take a breath in. You're going to bend your front knee just a tiny bit more. Now give it one more inhale. Lift up. Chaturanga. Low push up. Up dog. Inhale. Downward dog. Take a breath in. Let your head hang free. Let it go. Take one more breath in. Now breathe it all the way out. Now listen, stay where you are. Take your right leg high again. Take a breath in. Warrior 1, step up. You rise up and then open to Warrior 2. And just check out your feet. Check out your front foot, your front thigh. Your front thigh bone, and just point it straight ahead. Point your toes straight ahead and your front thigh straight ahead. That's it, and truly just plug in your back foot. And maybe even take a peek at your left arm and shoulder and just get a noticing of the squaring of your body towards the left side of the room. That's it, and then eyes back forward and just lock your gaze into one thing. And just stand taller through your spine. Take a breath in. Breathe out. Now go one more. Inhale. Stay in your legs with your breath out. Now reverse. Keep your legs, just reverse your upper body. That's it. Stay there. One more inhale, lift. Chaturanga, low push-up, hands down. Upward dog, breathe in. Downward dog, go back. Now take your left foot high, take an inhale. Warrior one, step up. You'll open to warrior two again. And again, just come into noticing the structure of the posture, your feet, the alignment. And if it's ever too much for your arms, take your hands to your heart center. This time, turn palms up. That's it. And through your nose again, breathe in. Sink a little lower with your breath out. Go one more, inhale. Breathe all the way out. Now reverse, it's a lift up. Beautiful, stay with your breath out. Maybe look up with eyes, take one more inhale. Chaturanga, low. Inhale, up dog. Downward dog, go back. Through your nose, breathe in. Open your mouth, let it out. Take one more inhale. Now breathe it all the way out. Look forward and step or hop to your hands and just come right into your half lift here. Breathe in. Fold. Now rise up, mountain, stand tall. Chair pose, sink down. Take your hands to your heart center and truly press into your palms. That's it. Now lift your chest higher, take a breath in, and here we go. We're going to twist to the right. So there's a couple of options here. As you twist, you could get your elbow over, or you could take your whole arm and lay it across your left arm, lay it across your thighs, and just hook on. Yeah, that works right there. Then if you want to go up with your right arm, go up if you haven't already. That's it. Now take a breath in. Sink your hips a tiny bit more with your breath out. Now reach higher. Take one more inhale. Forward fold, drop your head. Excellent. Now rise to mountain. Come all the way up and just stretch high. Maybe back a little bit. Chair pose, sink back in. Yep, hands to your heart. Take a breath in and then twist the other way. Just find a little bit of rotation of shoulders. It's like you're turning your rib cage without forcing, without going too far. And let your heels be heavy here as you drop your hips down. Now arm reaches up if you haven't. Take a breath in, breath out. Now go one more inhale. Fold in two. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, low push-up. Now upward dog, breathe in. Downward dog, go back. Through your nose, long breath in. Open your mouth this time, let it out. Now take your right leg high again, go up. Crescent lunge, step up. Right foot up by your right hand, crescent lunge. For just a moment, straighten your front leg and keep your back heel lifted if you can. And notice the distribution of the weight of your body in both legs and see if you can really kind of bring awareness to that. Now, if you can, keep some weight in your back leg as you bend your front knee again and find that lunge. So you're just right in the middle. There's this balance in both feet. Now breathe in through your nose, and then hands go to your heart center. Take another inhale. And let's twist to the right. So this left hand down to a block can be great here. Or if you want to elbow over your front leg, yeah, that's fine. Go for it. Good. Now, as you take your right arm up, and if you can, if it doesn't bother your neck, turn your eyes up and look past your lifted hand. Just through your nose again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now go one more breath in and out. And warrior two. Just come up, land your back heel. Warrior two. Back heel lands. Now reverse this. Take a breath in. Now listen, look forward, and we're going to half moon. Just come right up onto your right foot. So this is a balance on your right leg. So right up onto your right foot. Yep, and use the block. Use the blocking. This block's going to go a little bit forward and under your shoulder and just to the right of your standing foot. That's it. And eyes can stay down towards the floor. And then maybe you gently start turning your neck to take eyes up, but don't go in a rush with that. Now, really strong stance through your standing heel, through your standing foot. Good. Now begin reaching in all limbs a little longer. Just find length and stability. Take a breath in. Breathe out. Now go one more inhale. Fold, both feet go down. You rise, mountain pose, come all the way to the top. Take a breath in. Forward fold, back down. Now we'll pull to halfway lift again. Breathe in. High push up to low push up. Take it through the flow. Heart lifts, up dog. Downward dog. Now left leg. Go up, take a breath in, crescent lunge, step up. That's it, and if it's ever too much with like breath starts getting out of control or whatever, your hands would be at your heart and you just let the intensity drop a bit. Now everyone, take your hands to your heart center and again, press into your palms. Strong stance, take a breath in, heart lifts, and then twist to the left. Again, block down if you're going there. Underneath your butt, that's it, left arm is up, and you start pulling apart, hand to hand. Breathe in and extend higher. Breathe out. Take one more inhale. Breathe it all the way out. And then warrior two. Just come up and windmill around. Heel lands, that's it. Reverse, inhale. It's just a lift up with your left arm. Here's half moon. Look forward again and just right up onto your left foot. And you just move your block. So one thing that the block gives is just gives you some stability, and just being up higher allows for you to stack a little bit more. So go just a little bit more to the left, that's it. Good, light hand right there. Now your lifted foot, if you can, press through your heel, your lifted heel as well. So flex your foot. And again, if you're taking eyes up, that's kind of like the peak of this, the peak of the posture. Good, Suzette. Hold right here. Give it one more breath in, little spark, feet together, fold all the way down. Awesome. Now rise to mountain, take a breath all the way to reaching up. Eagle pose, right arm under. Right leg comes up and over. That's it. In front of you, set your eyes. Get them locked in. Do whatever you need to do to be able to stay in the posture, stay in your balance. And you continue to hear that little whisper of breath flowing in and out through your nose. Take a breath in. Breathe it out. Take one more inhale. Sink lower with your breath out. And then sweep out, reach up, inhale, just stretch high. Other side, left under, and then left leg comes up and over. Heart lifts with your breath in, good. Hips sink with your breath out. Take one more inhale, empty out, and then stand up, mountain, reach high. Hands to your heart center. So tree pose, let's do tree. Right foot will come up, left will be your standing foot. And take your hands to your heart center. Now, when you get your foot locked in, get your eyes locked in as well. And then make a conscious effort to stand tall. Like notice the difference between kind of resting into your joints, resting into your standing hip. See if you can just stand tall in this. Now, if you want to go up with arms, take your arms straight up. If you happen to come out, you just simply come back, no matter how many times. Yeah, eyes can go up as well. Now take a breath in, breathe out. Now go one more breath in, and then switch sides, foot to the floor, and you just move right into the other side, left foot up, and you just lock your eyes and begin. Again, arms up if you're going there. Good. Just keep the breath moving. Take 2 more breaths. Last inhale. And then foot down and go ahead. Forward fold all the way down. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up. We'll go to low push up or your belly. Upward dog, take a breath in. Downward dog. All right here, take an inhale. Open your mouth again, let it out. Now come forward to a high plank. Good. Now we're going to lower down to the floor, but we're going to go slowly, okay? Take a breath in, belly hugs in, and then start lowering all the way, lower, lower, bend arms all the way to the floor, all the way down, all the way down. Let yourself rest all the way down. Now we're going to take locust pose or bow. So take your arms back. So you can either hook your hands behind your back, you can place your hands beside you on the floor, but you're going to lift your heart up off the floor, lift your shoulders up off the floor, or bend your legs and catch your feet for a floor bow. That's it. But you're just squeezing, using the muscles of your whole backside to lift up. That's it. And give it 3 more breaths. Good. 2. Now take 1 more breath in. And then go to your opposite ear all the way down to the floor. Just let everything rest in just for a moment. All right, we're going to do that one more time. So either any one of those poses, come on up. Just lift your heart up. Catch on to your feet if that's what you're doing. But come on up. Now find strong legs, whether they're straight or bent. Lift your heart. Breathe out. I'll go one more inhale. And then ear. Once again, let it all drop in. All right, put your hands under your shoulders and push yourself back to a child's pose. And use your knees. Go back to child's pose. So knees can be wide here, just like at the beginning, or you can have them closer in. And you just feel this little bit of counter spine movement here, or shape. And then go ahead and just sit up and then make your way to your back. Come on to your back. Just spin around and go to your back. And we'll set up for bridge pose. That's it. Now your feet under your knees. Lift your hips up. Push your feet into the floor to lift your hips up. Good. Now arms. So here's some options. Arms can be under you where your hands are hooked, like you can interlace your fingers, and with that you just kind of straighten your arms and push it to the floor. But if that doesn't happen, you could put something in between your hands, or you could just push your arms into the floor. You're going to feel the extension in your legs here. Take a breath in. Breathe out. Now take one more breath in and slowly come all the way back down to the floor. Just lower your hips all the way down. Through your nose, breathe in. Open your mouth, let it out. Okay, now come back up. Bridge or wheel pose. Full wheel. Just hands by your ears, and you find full back bend extension. And however you come into the posture, just let it be from strength. Be strong in legs. Now heels could lift up as well. That's it. Stay with your breath. Now right where you are, you're going to take 5 more of your breaths. Let it be in through your nose. Patient breath. When you get to your last exhale, you just slowly, with control, come all the way back down to the floor. So when you're there, and when you get there, bring your feet together and let your knees fall. Let your knees butterfly out. Now the opposite you could do is knees together and feet a little wider. And you can let your feet touch. That's it. Just close your eyes, and just for a moment, let your spine just be in the natural shape that it is. And just feel your breath begin to slow. Maybe bring awareness to your heartbeat. You could put a hand on your heart. Put one hand on your chest and just see if you can zoom in and feel your heartbeat. All right, knees together, and just hug yourself into a counter shape. And then just pull into a counter shape. And you most definitely could move a little bit in this, like if you wanted to rock side to side or a little bit of front to back. And then grab on behind your knees and just rock yourself up and roll yourself back. So go through about 5 of this big rocking motion up and back. And of course, if this did not feel good on your back, you could just skip this. So in your last one, as you rock up, come to your hands and step back to downward facing dog. See if you can do that. Yeah, downward facing dog. Just however you have to get there, and it really doesn't matter. Now take your right leg high again and just take a breath in with this. And then right knee will come up to your right hand for half pigeon. So come all the way forward. Land your leg, right knee, maybe a little wider than your hip. That's it. And then just begin to go to your elbows and let everything settle in. Good. And if you're able to let your head rest on the floor, maybe a block, your hands even, it's such a great place to reference, a good point to notice the release of your body. And with your next breath out, as your breath starts to soften, let it happen, but with your next breath out, let your head rest just a tiny bit heavier. Let your jaw loosen, your tongue soften. All right, keeping your bottom leg bent, we're going to go to double pigeon. So just sit up and back leg will come around in front of you, and you're basically keeping your bottom leg where it is. Hang your left foot off of your right knee. And there's a couple of ways. Yeah, that's perfect right there. And so from maybe the most correct alignment would be actually getting shins to perfectly stack, but yeah, don't worry about that so much to see where you can go. So if you can, take this foot and hang it off of this knee. And this heel can come close into your hips. You know what I mean? Not where you're sitting on it, but yeah, right there. Yeah, that's good. And if that doesn't work, you can also lay it on the block and just see. There you go. And from that place right there, just sit tall, like spine's going to really come up straight. And you might even put your hands into the floor to use as leverage to sit taller. And just gently begin moving your heart forward, keeping a straight spine for the most part. You can definitely take hands in front of you and kind of use that as kind of like a path into going deeper. That's fine. But sitting tall and feeling the sensation of stretch in your hips might be exactly where you need to be. Now take 5 more breaths from here. Just be patient. Maybe your exhales represent just moving a little deeper into the sensation, but not too much. Slowly, mindfully move. The micro movements. When you get to your last breath, and you can just sit up and straighten both legs in front of you. Give your knees a little bounce. Sit tall, reach up, take a breath in, so reach high, and then fold down, letting your knees bend a little bit as you fold down. Just grab onto your feet or your ankles. That's it, and just fold in. And again, just gently fold in, noticing the sensation of stretch. Noticing where it lands. All right, so sit up and half pigeon on the other side. So if you'd rather go to down dog and step into it, you're always welcome to do that, or you just sit up and bend your left leg and take your right leg back. Again, find softness around your head and neck. So let your breath be what it is here. Like you really don't have to push hard with breath. Just let it be. But pay attention to breath and give it 3 more exhales. When you get there, you'll just sit up again, and back leg will come around for your double pigeon. So another option or modification for this double pigeon would be to sit on a block too. We can try this. Try this for me. Like sit on a block. Put it so just sit your hips up higher, so fully like turn it sideways. Yeah, yeah, and then let this knee go to the floor. And kind of move that way, this knee. Yep. And then you'll now see if you, yep. That's good. And from that place right there, again, you just sit really tall. And we're just moving heart forward slowly. That's where the sensation of stretch generally comes from, as you sit really tall in your spine. That's it. And then gently just move, like hinging at your hips, move your spine forward. And again, hands can move forward. Some of you might fold all the way down, and some, again, might be kind of more of an upright. We'll go through 3 more exhales. And when you're there, you just sit back up. And this time, undo your legs, and we're just going to roll all the way to our back. Yeah, move the block if you had it there. Take your legs long and just stretch long. Arms over your head long. Like really pull apart. Like all the way back. And then draw your right knee into your chest and just give it a good squeeze. That's it. And then twist over, supine twists. So you could do both knees together. You twist over to the left. That's it. And feel free to close your eyes here, but notice as you drop your right arm out to the side and shoulder, away from your right knee, your twisting leg, just notice how the stretch is landing in you. Come to your back, straighten your leg, and let's do the other side. So left knee will hug in. You just give it a moment and feel what happens when you squeeze your left leg into your chest. And then take the twist the other way. All right, go to your back, go to your back. Now, grab a block from you and put it underneath your hips and just take your legs straight up. And so you're just going to hold legs straight up. That's it. And with the block getting your hips a little higher, generally makes holding your legs up not so difficult. But yeah, the block right on your sacrum, the legs straight up above you. Yeah, and you can definitely bend knees a little bit. Is that all right? Yep. Yeah, and just let your eyes close and just feel your feet being directly above your hips. So the block should not be on your spine. It should be right on your hips, right on your sacrum. And then flex your feet up above. Yeah, pull your toes towards your shins. Push through your heels a little bit. And then you're going to do the opposite, where you point your feet, your toes, as sharp as possible, straight up. All right, and relax your feet and just hold them there for a moment and maybe bring full awareness to your toes and just the sensation of having your feet up above you like that. The highest point of your body being your feet. Okay, so move the block out from underneath you, come down. Hug your knees into your chest. This is like a final stretch here. Just hug yourself into a ball. Maybe take your chin towards your knees and just round in. And then pull apart front to back once again. Take this big, long final stretch. Good, and then allow your arms to lay beside you. Let your feet be separate in a way where your toes can just fall and your feet can just be. Close your eyes. Through your nose, give yourself one last deep, deep breath in. And you're just going to let it all out to Shavasana. This is the final rest. And just allow all the edges of your body soften. Let everything rest right into the floor. And through your nose, just begin to deepen your breath a little bit. It's like waking up your breath a tiny bit more. Begin to wiggle your fingers, stretch your fingers and your toes. Wake up. And if you want to roll to a side, go there now. And then as you're ready, come on up to a seated position. That's it. In this seat, just sit tall. It's any comfortable seat. Take your hands to your heart center. And through your nose, take a deep breath in. Open your mouth, let it out. And take your hands up to your forehead, and all together we'll say, Namaste. Good class, you guys.